Hello guys, my name is wodiuk. I was born and raised here in Pueblo, Colorado. I love this community. I'm sitting here today fighting for the truth for everybody. Whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, I'm personally an independent. I vote for the best candidate. Gilbert Ortiz, I'm putting some information out there. Our Pueblo County clerk and recorder, Gilbert Ortiz, has misconduct with what he's doing in his department and running the elections and what's going on. And yesterday, Gilbert Ortiz called for an emergency meeting. He put this meeting on the very next day after I released a video of his misconduct with some 70-year-old ladies. I put this out there Wednesday night about 8 p.m. The very next morning on Thursday, he goes to the county commissioners. He talks about how his department is the gold standard. There's no goofy business going on. It's completely transparent. I have some really great questions that the citizens of Pueblo would like to know. I'm asking right now for the Pueblo Chieftain, Channel 5, Channel 13 to put on a debate where Gilbert Ortiz are sitting at a round table and we can talk like grown men should and have some questions back and forth. I have some really good information that I want to ask Gilbert, and we want to get down to the bottom of this and get the truth from Gilbert. Gilbert, if you want to show the citizens of Pueblo that you're being completely transparent and there's nothing to hide and you stand with the truth, please sit down with me and let's talk about what's going on here. This has to do with the best interests of everybody in Pueblo, Colorado. I just think this gang of the red versus blue is the worst thing that we have as a country. I personally am a registered independent. I have gave money to Gilbert Ortiz. He's a Democrat. I have gave money to Epi Grego, that's a Democrat, to his campaign. I have gave money to Zach Swearingen, that's a Republican. This has nothing to do with politics. Let's leave that completely out of this. But I also want to address another thing that's going to happen tomorrow. At the Democrat Assembly, I would like to speak to all Democrat delegates tomorrow, is please take in consideration that Gilbert Ortiz has ran this department for 16 years. There's nothing wrong with voting somebody else in office and putting them on the ballot. I think Gilbert Ortiz should not be on the ballot. I think that we should vote for a couple other people to represent Pueblo. Gilbert Ortiz has failed us. He's the guy of Pueblo when he gets videotaped on the front lawn of "Go F yourself." Gilbert Ortiz brings his dog to work when there's a sign on the door that says no animals but service animals allowed. He's above the rules. He does what he wants. Gilbert Ortiz has his staff walk his dog. Gilbert Ortiz also, there was a news article since 2019, 29 employees have left and quit because of favoritism and because of the way he runs things. And he's losing staff, the high turnover. He can't keep staff. We have long lines. People stand in line for hours. He's doing this appointment thing where he's scheduling people appointments for their license plates. People are still standing in long lines, even with the appointments. People can't go get plates. Our officers, our police department, I totally support the police department here in Pueblo. They can't do their job to the full potential because this office will not open. If all these criminals that are stealing from these big box stores, they're going to Lowe's, they're stealing tools, and they're driving away with no license plates. It's destroying our community. People are constantly posting pictures of cars saying this vehicle did a crime, but there's no plates. That has to do with the leadership of Gilbert Ortiz, his staff quitting him. Let's come together as a community. I'm asking all Democrats. I have gave money to the Democrat Party for Garrison and Epi. I want to do what's right. Let's get somebody else in there besides Gilbert this year, and let's not put him on the ballot. Gilbert is destroying our community. The cops can't do their job to the full potential when people are driving around with no plates and they're committing all these crimes around Pueblo. Let's all come together, and please, Gilbert, reach out to me. I want to have this debate. Let's get Channel 13, Channel 5, and let's get the Pueblo Chieftain, and let's sit around like grown men should, and let's have this debate. I have some concerns that all the citizens of Pueblo Would love to hear. I'm fighting for the truth. And if there's really no misconduct in your office for the Pueblo County Clerk and Recorder, and you're totally on the up and up, you will take my invite and you will accept it. Please reach out to me. I'm asking the chieftain to reach out to me, to reach out to Gilbert. Let's have this debate. The citizens of Pueblo want to know. They're probably wanting to get to the truth, and they see my videos. They see what he puts out there. Let's sit down as men. Let's show the citizens of Pueblo that we can talk as men across from each other. We can let the citizens of Pueblo come up with their own conclusion of what's actually going on. Please reach out to me, accept my invite, call me. You know where my office is, Gilbert. Let's sit down as grown men and let's get to the bottom of this. I'm fighting for the truth for everybody in Pueblo. This is very concerning. Democrat, Republican, Independent, we all should be concerned about what is really going on. Thank you so much. And please don't put Gilbert Ortiz on the ballot. Pueblo deserves a change. There's nothing wrong. He's been in that department for 16 years. Let's make a change and let's let the reins go to somebody else that wants to show up to work every day, wants to do the job, wants to work hard for the citizens of Pueblo. Get the office open. Let's open that office back up. He's hurting dealerships. He's hurting the public. Everybody is so frustrated with Gilbert Ortiz that they can't get license plates. He has ran that department in the ground. Please, citizens of Pueblo, I don't care if there's another Democrat in office. I don't care if a Republican's in office. Let's do what's right for the community and let's get somebody else in besides Gilbert Ortiz. Thank you so much for listening to this. Please share this video or send it to people that are delegates that are going to vote tomorrow in the assembly at Pueblo County High School. Thank you so much.